Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Balinme and I'm so happy that you're here. Today we are traveling from Belize to Suriname. And just before I start with the whole video, I just wanted to say thank you so much for being here. I really appreciate every single viewer and I'm trying my best to be consistent, but you know how life is sometimes. But I just want to say thank you so much for everyone who has subscribed and I'm slowly making my way to 1,000. So, thank you guys, and let's get into the video. So, at this point, we were in Guyana. It's my first time there. We took a little walk, a little stroll, because we had quite a few hours of layover, and I was just admiring the country's natural beauty. And then after that, we went back in and we were headed to Bogota, Colombia. And from there, we made our way to Suriname. It's my first time going to South America and first time in Suriname. It was really nice and it was culturally, I kind of expected it to be diverse, but I was blown away when I really stepped outside and saw like Suriname. Finally in Suriname! The music! So when we got there, we were welcomed by a lovely light drizzle, and they were telling us that it's actually the rainy season right now, so we were going to be expecting a lot of rain. And while heading to our hotel, the driver was very kind and cool enough to kind of show me around and like give me the names of different places and all that. It was very nice. Like here you could see it kind of reminds you of down like Belize City, with the colonial like houses and stuff like that. And now we are at the hotel. So there are two Toraricas, and this was a smaller one, but it's still very charming, very beautiful, very unique. So you already know we just reached. And I know about that's why knocked my legs. Finally, they get some relief. This other room. Of course, it may look nice and neat when we get there. But yeah, and the view, so pretty. Everyone was so tired, and we all just went to bed. And then we came to day two, and this is official training day. Here's where we would do all the formal meetings. We would get dinner, lunch, and breakfast here as well. And it's a time, for everyone to gather, catch up, and like regroup and make sure the focus is always intact. I always forget that I want to do a video and I never get enough clips, but here's a little tour of the area. It was very beautiful. And right after, we loaded up and we were headed to the stadium where we were going to face off against Suriname. So they're telling me that a big part of Suriname culture, or Surinamese culture, is the fact that they are all living together, which is pretty cool. Like you have the Muslims, the Christians, and then you have those of a more native religion actually all, living together in harmony and peace. So that's really, really cool. And then after training, we were on our way back to Torarica, the hotel. It's very nice, very easy to get there. It was probably 15 minutes with no traffic, maybe 20, but that's it. So the going and coming was pretty nice and smooth. And then we had to prepare for game day, which was tomorrow or the day right after this. And I don't know how and I don't know why, but I barely got any content. But anyway, this was me in my uniform getting ready for game. It's game day. wait, is my face breaking? Oh, this is one of the worst breakouts I've ever gotten in such a long time. It could be because of the way I've been eating recently, and it could be for another reason, a reason that all females must know. So, there's always some jitters from the coaching staff and the players, of course. But yeah, the girls handled it well. And this was just a little piece of the warm up. Like I said, if you watched my previous videos or even my TikToks, you're gonna see basically how things are managed with Team Billy's, or for most teams under the Team Billy's regime. So yeah, the girls were ready to play 90 minutes plus, and that's exactly what they did. It's always really nice to see how much the girls have grown and developed as women, and of course players as well. A lot of them work on their game individually, and it shows when you need them the most, which is during the 90 plus. And after that, the score was 2-0. Yeah, the girls are so excited and happy. This is the last game for a while, so they really enjoyed themselves and yeah, had fun. And right after, you know the deal, we were right back to the hotel. And here's a little bit of what happened that night. And then it was the last day.
So it's the last few hours here in Suriname. And I want to say thank you to everyone who watched this video. I really appreciate it. This is a very special trip because I got to reunite with a very special friend that I made over the years while in university. So I'm really happy. We also won the match. So that makes it even better. Yeah. So thank you guys for watching today's video. I hope you enjoyed it and do share. Bye!